Hello YouTubers, it's Keanu Dave again. Today I'm going to do a review on the Pyramids of Mars 4th Doctor figure. As you know, this figure is actually really rare, a very extremely rare figure to get. Unfortunately this year, BMIM released this variant of the 4th Doctor. 4th Doctor with some slight tweaks and without the control panel, which I'll get onto later, but I decided I wanted to do a review on a figure that's based off a variant of the 4th Doctor, which is considered to be the most iconic look to the 4th Doctor. So let's begin with now technically this is the 2014 release. So you see, I'm glad they fixed the eyebrows because Tom barely didn't have any eyebrows in the show. The cravat is like more of a reddish pinkish color. Unfortunately, in the episode it was more of an orangey color. The waistcoat's not nicely done. Liked how which I think it suits it a lot more. It looks a little bit more accurate to how it looked like in the. How it looked like in the episode. And now as for the hat, which is something that is a real improvement, it's got like the brown bandolier with the bow that holds it together. It's very brown. And it's got like this new creasing to give it more of a realistic effect. Which I only think, considering that this was the second variant of the 4th Doctor to be released in the range, so technically that character options were improving on their last figure from the season 12 Tom. So yeah, that's pretty well done. His scarf is actually a lot more shorter because technically in some interviews that answer behind the scenes photos that Tom was always tripping over his scarf a lot in season 12, so they decided to trim it down a bit to stop him from falling over. The coat's pretty well done. It's got like the buttons at the front and the back. And so if we go around, it's got like the back pockets. It's got the two buttons at the back. Now, since my phone is like an iPhone 6s, it basically the coat is actually a burgundy color, which it was in the show, and it has a burgundy winish color in the show. So yeah, spots on for that. And now if we just take a look at the control panel, you can see right here, it's got a really nice detail done in the front, really nice detail at the front, sorry about that, and which was used to help to explode Sutex's base on Earth. So yeah, really nice done how they got all the control panels and stuff. So yeah, he comes with a sonic screwdriver, which every 4th Doctor comes with a sonic screwdriver. They've done a nice job with his like brown shoes. The shoes are nice done, brown leather. So yeah, well, what to say? It's a great figure, a really fantastic figure, and basically into the history. This figure was released back in 2009, and it was, as I said before, the second figure of the 4th Doctor to be based on a different variant, to not be based on his season 12 variant. And then in 2010 it sadly became discontinued, and then it was then it was re-released again in 2014, along with the post-regenerated Fourth Doctor figure and the season 12 Fourth Doctor. So that's why this, because as I said before, this is the 2014 edition. And then after that, unfortunately, this variant became extremely rare to get. That's why I was so desperate of getting this figure. Unfortunately, it was so rare to get. And eventually I got it off eBay. And then in then in this year, this figure was released in a BMA-M set, along with Leela and a Classic Series K9, which I have plans to get, because it looks like a great set. So overall, this is a fantastic figure based on one of the most iconic looks to the Fourth Doctor in the show's history. So later now, and bye, and not forever.